We welcome you back. We're sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Just kind of an automatic restart, I guess, for the laptop that we run everything off of. But you haven't missed too much. Another handoff to Stanton, and looks like it'll be another loss on the play. So,
Loss of about one, I think.
yeah, after the loss of 5 on the previous play, so score is 13 to nothing now. Rome Richardson picks up his second touchdown of the game, and the field goal or extra point by Matt Reynolds is good, and it looks like that'll be the end of the first quarter of action here. So we're going to go ahead and take a break, a quick break. We'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahok Broadcast Club Student Network.
Projects in and around your home can be daunting and overwhelming. Take the stress out of those projects and let AW Indoor and Outdoor Solutions do all the heavy lifting. Former Kahawk Adam Welly can help knock those projects off your list. From framing drywall, painting, and stair work inside to deck work, hardscapes, and concrete and retaining wall construction outside your home, including power washing and brush removal. Whatever the task, AW Indoor and Outdoor Solutions can help. Call Adam Welly for a free estimate at AW Indoor and Outdoor Solutions, 314-252-8010. That's 314-252-8010.
We welcome you back to the Kahawk Broadcast Club Student Network. Zach Roseman and Josh Roseman here with you all. We're getting ready to start our second quarter of action here. 13 to nothing is the lead for the Kahawks. Orphans with the ball. It'll be 3rd and 16 from their own 14. We'll see what exactly they're able to do here. And it looks like it will be Nolan Pryor back there. And he's got Will Stanton there. Oh, third and 16. And it'll fake the handoff, roll out, and the throw over is caught. That is Mike. I think that's Mike Organ again, and he'll get back up to the original line of scrimmage, so gain a 6 on the play. But it will be 4th and 10 for the Orphans, and looks like they're going to go ahead and punt. You have a number there for that punter? Loyal Patterson back to receive for the Kahawks. Uh, 11. Kick is high and taken by Patterson, and he shakes away. Flag on the play, so we'll see what happens. And another flag. And he's still going. And he's going to wind up probably getting pretty close to the end zone. Taken out at the 2, but we do have some flags. That was actually Pryor doing the punting. A great return there by Patterson, but looks like this will probably be coming back.
Yeah, I believe it will be.
And they're going to call interference against the, like a pass interference signal. Maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, so the Kahawks will have the ball. They're just going to have to back it up a little. He gave like a pass interference signal. I'm guessing that was probably like a block of the back or something. But at any rate, and I guess that's a 15-yard spot foul, so that return is going to be negated, and the Kahawks are going to start from back at the 40. $8:58 remaining here in the first half. See Drew Balcetis out here on the far outside. And I think that is Logan Odell in at quarterback now. He's got the snap, and the handoff is to think that was Will Swip, and he'll lose a yard on the play. That'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11 for the Kahawks. Odell got some action in the later portions of the varsity game. I think Odell and Wilkinson both did. The Kahawks, as the varsity Kahawks mopped up their victory over the varsity Orphans. Odell in shotgun. And low snap, kind of bounces around, and Centralia fell on it, looks like. Recovery there made by number 66, it appears. So the Kahawks with the turnover, and the Orphans will have pretty good field position.
Ramias Budhud? I don't know how you pronounce his name.
Ramias Budu. We're gonna go with Budu. Budhu. So the Orphan offense will come back out, and it will be Pryor and Carson Edwards out there. A 4 wide receiver set. And Pryor will fake the handoff and throw it over to Oregon, and he'll actually lose maybe half a yard on the play, so be 2nd and 11 for the Orphans. Pryor brings the play in from the sideline. Pryor in shotgun. He'll drop back to pass, and he is blown up. Great defensive play there made by
John Thomas.
John Thomas. Was unblocked, and he's able to go through and make the sack, so that'll be a loss of 7 or so. And it'll be 3rd and 18 for the Orphans. All the way back to the Kahok 45. Coach Cross giving his instructions to the defense. 3rd and 18 here. Pryor in shotgun, and he'll fake the handoff and driven out. He'll roll out and look to throw downfield, and that ball is
incomplete.
Deflected around, and as Josh just said, will wind up incomplete. So it'll be 4th and 18 for the Orphans, and we'll see what exactly they want to do here. Could maybe try and punt, pin the Kahawks deep here. And it looks like they're going to try and run an actual play here, and they get the Kahawks to jump off sides, so that'll make it a little bit less of a distance. It'll be 4th and 13 now as the ball will get moved up to the 40. Pryor will look to accomplish the hard count again, look over to his coaches, and now it looks like he's going to go back to punt. Pryor being the punter kind of helps here. And the snap to Pryor, kick is a pretty good one. It'll bounce and take a favorable Orphans roll, and we'll be down at the Kahok 6-yard line. So all in all, a pretty good punt there by Pryor. Got a favorable roll, and Kahawks will wind up pretty deep in their territory. But they have been able to move the ball pretty well. So we'll see if they can continue that. Logan Odell making his way back out there. A little bit of a breeze coming not quite directly into the press box, kind of a easterly wind coming out of the east. And Odell will in shotgun. Orphans DB's back off, and the handoff goes to
Richardson
and he will make his way up
to about the 11.
Yeah, about the 11-yard line. It'll be a second, excuse me, and call it 5 for Richardson. Up to an unofficial 58 yards so far. He'll remain in the game. And Odell with the snap, handoff to Richardson, and he's making his way forward. Will juke around, and big old pile got up to
Did get the first
about
down,
the 15, but they're going to give him the first down. A little bit of a favorable spot. And it'll be first down for the Kahawks, so give Richardson 5 more there. Odell has the play from Coach Cordis. First down from the Kahawk, 16-4-13 remaining. Bring a man into motion, and they'll kind of run like a weave concept. Hand off to Richardson is good for a short gain. Get up to about the 20, so give him about 4 there. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Kahawks.
Looks like the Kahawks will sub out Richardson for, I believe that is number 7, Logan Odell.
Well, Odell's the quarterback. We'll see if Richardson will stay out there or not. And looks like they did sub him out, but that'll be Mari Harper, looks like, to play running back, yes. So, same 4 wide receiver set for the Kahawks. Odell will call the lineman down, and the handoff to Harper, and he's got some space, and he's able to get around outside of the point, driven out.
About the 27 or so.
Yeah, so gain there, driven out by Julian Martinez.
Get the first down.
And we'll pick up the first, give him a gain of
probably about 8 or so.
Call it 29, so give him about 9 on the play. Be a first down for the Kahawks. 3:10 remaining here in our first half of action. I'd like to thank you all for joining us here on the Kahawk Broadcast Club Student Network. Odell has the snap, and he'll hand it off to Harper, and he is brought down for maybe half a yard by Edwards and Martinez. Give him a yard on the play. I'll make it 2nd and 9 from the... I actually gave him 2. So it'll be 2nd and 8 from the 31 for the Kahawks. Odell dropped the snap and was able to pick up the ball, but his knee was down when he did, so that'll be a loss of probably about 3.
I think they're going to put it at the 27, so about a loss of 2.
Or what? Well, they were 2 yards ahead, so yeah, 3rd and 11, so a loss of about 3.
Yeah.
2 minutes remaining here in the first half. No.
Score remains at 13-0 Collinsville.
So it will be Odell has the snap. He'll drop back to pass, and he's going deep for Balcetis, and it is just out of reach. And they're asking for pass interference, but will not be granted. So incomplete pass there for Odell. It was actually his first pass attempt of the game. And that'll make it 4th down and 11 for the Kahawks. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and bring out the punting unit. Minute 33 remaining here. As Cameron Edwards was a little late getting on, but comes in there quickly. Snap to Reynolds, and the punt's a pretty good one, high, and taken for a fair catch there by, that was number 9.
That is DeAndre Smith.
DeAndre Smith there with the fair catch. And so it'll be Orphans football from their own 40-yard line, thereabouts. And they'll have 85 seconds to go 60 yards to see if they can't get their first points of the day. They do have a kicker. They were practicing some short-range field goal, extra point type things. So they can get a decent game. They could, in theory, go for a field goal.
Possibly.
And they do have all 3 timeouts as well. Pryor in shotgun. He's back to pass, and that one was, I think, intended for Martinez, but not really near anybody in particular, so that pass will be incomplete. And that'll be 2nd and 10, but it will stop the clock as the Kahawks bring Jarrett Mosby in as John Thomas heads to the bench. Pryor in shotgun, and he's back to pass once again. Taking a deep shot, and that is broken up. Oh, and a late flag. That was Cameron Edwards there, but looks like they're going to get him for pass interference, which, well, maybe a little bit of a questionable call. And it looks like the Kahawks will go ahead and use a timeout here with 1:13 remaining. We'll go ahead and take a break. Be back here in just a moment on the Kahawk Broadcast Club Student Network.
Chapman Trucking, LLC. Chapman Trucking is a local Collinsville business owned and operated by 1994 Collinsville graduate Christy Chapman. With over 10 years of experience, Chapman Trucking, LLC can take care of all of the heavy lifting when it comes to hauling aggregate materials such as sand, driveway rock, dirt, boulders, and more. That includes getting your heavy work equipment to your work site where it needs to be. Give Christy a call for a free estimate at Chapman Trucking LLC, 618-960-9346 or online at chapmantruckingllc.net.
We welcome you back to the Kahok Broadcast Club Student Network. Minute and 13 seconds. As the timeout taken there by the Kahawks is done and over with. It'll be 1st and 10 Orphans from the Kahawk 45. Five wide receivers bring a man into motion, and
That's a false start.
And I think you're right. False start, so back him up 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15 from the 50. Pryor has the play from sideline and go here. Looks like they're going to do something pretty similar. 5 wide receivers bring the man into motion, and he'll fake the handoff, and Pryor will get pretty good yardage, get back up to the original line of scrimmage, gain of about 5 there. And looks like we had a timeout called. We'll go ahead and keep it here for this one. It'll be 2nd down and 10. The minute 06 left. I'd like to thank you all for joining us here on the Kahawk Broadcast Club Student Network. It will be a little while before our next one. The Kahawks make their way on some road journeys, and so our next game will not be until the 18th, when the JV Kahawks take on Mount Vernon here at Kahawk Stadium. I believe that is another Monday night one. 6 o'clock start, so we'll probably be on at about 5:50 or so for that one. I don't know exactly what the Kahawk Sports Network schedule will be. I mean, I can guarantee that Todd Duke and Dr. Chris McCluskey will be here for the home opener for the varsity Kahawk football team as they take on the Carbondale Terriers. But back to the action at hand here. 2nd and 10. Pryor was 4 wide, back to pass. And the throw is there and dropped.
By number 24.
Intended for Mike Organ, but off of his hands. So it'll be 3rd down and 10 with 1 minute exactly left here in this first half. Solid crowd on hand.
Yeah, gorgeous
Yeah.
Saturday morning for early September.
Yeah, maybe a little warm for my tastes, but
Nice breeze.
yeah, the breeze has made it nice. 3rd down and 10 for the Orphans. Bring a man into motion, and they'll send him back out the other way. That was number 6, and now they'll bring him into motion again. And the mesh handed off to Edwards, and he is blown up for a loss of about 3. And the Orphans will take their penultimate timeout. Be 3rd and call it 13. From back at the 48. With 53 seconds left. As Josh mentioned, it really is a pretty nice day. Kind of a light haze. Sorry. Yeah, kind of a light haze, a little warm, but all in all, not too bad, really. Both JV games have had pretty optimal conditions.
Maybe a little humid, but
Ah,
besides that, it's a
well,
beautiful day.
yeah, compared to a couple weeks ago, you'll definitely take this.
That soccer game last Wednesday was hot.
Yes, it was, and it looks like they're actually going to punt here. And the snap goes over the head of Pryor. He's got some time, and he'll get a kick away, and it will take a Kahok bounce and be down at the 43. And the Kahawks will have 42 seconds to see if they can't get something going here.
Collins will bring back out the offense and see what we can do.
Yes, they shall. Looks like it'll be Logan Odell at quarterback again. Kahawks with 59 yards to go. They do have all three they have one timeout, excuse me. And Odell has the snap, drops back to pass, and the throw is deflected. Smith and number 21.
That is Will Stanton.
Stanton in there on the coverage. And it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the...
Worth it.
Yes. Kahawks will break the huddle. Bring a man into motion, and that's an incomplete pass. It'd go forward, so that will stop the clock. It was intended for Matt Reynolds, kind of running him in there on a jet sweep, but did go forward, and so that will be an incomplete pass for Odell. We'll make it 3rd down and 10, 32 seconds remaining. And looks like Swip is the running back here. And Odell will roll out. Pass is incomplete, intended for Jarrett Mosby. That'll make it 4th down and 10 for the Kahawks. So we'll see what looks like they're going to punt. Matt Reynolds back. And they've got, or Centralia have number 5. And the punt's a pretty good one. And taken, and did that touch him? And they're going to call it there right at the 25.
That punt was by Marion Bratton.
Yeah, Bratton there, and it may have touched him, but that's not. Be 15 seconds left as the Kahawks will bring their defensive unit out. We'll see if the Orphans have any 75-yard gain plays in the playbook. We're just a few moments away from our Woods Basement System halftime show. We'll have go over some stats for you all and see if we can't find anything else in the wide world of sports to talk about. And we have a stoppage in play. Looks like the Kahawks called timeout. We'll go ahead and take a quick break here. Back here in just a moment on the Kahok Broadcast Club Student Network.
The Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been a proud supporter of KahokSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network from day one. Since 1934, the Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been providing women in the community an opportunity to make a difference with fundraisers and projects, all that go towards helping the needy in Collinsville. If you would like any information on any event sponsored by the Collinsville Junior Service Club, head to Facebook, type in Collinsville Junior Service Club, and then click on the event tab. We thank the Collinsville Junior Service Club for their continued support of the Kahok Sports Network and KahokSports.com.
A reminder that the Junior Service Club Golf Scramble will be held Sunday, October the 1st at Arlington Greens Golf Course in Granite. For more information, you can call 618-210-7273, as the Orphans will just hand the ball off there to Edwards, and he'll get no gain on the play. And that will take us to halftime. So, so we'll go ahead and welcome you into the Woods Basement Systems halftime show. And we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, thank some sponsors. We'll be back in a couple of minutes with some halftime stats and see if we can't find anything else interesting to talk about. Back here in just a moment on the Kahok Broadcast Club Student Network.
Your home is where you feel happy, safe, and secure. So if you see signs of foundation problems like cracks or uneven floors, worrying is natural, and getting it fixed is crucial. Woods Basement Systems understands. We've been solving foundation worries since 1986. Woods experts have the training and equipment to make permanent repairs. So stop worrying, because with Woods, it's fixed forever. Foundation problems don't get better with time, they get better with Woods, the all things basement-y experts. Call or go to woodsbasementsystems.com today.
The Collinsville Education Association is a proud supporter of KahokSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network. The CEA is your partner as they work to ensure quality education for our children. The CEA advocates excellence and equity in public education and represent over 400 educators in 11 schools in both Madison and St. Clair counties. For more information, you can visit the Collinsville Education Association's Facebook page or the CEA's website at collinsvillecea.org.
The Collinsville Daily News, the new online source for everything newsworthy in and around Collinsville. This news source is designed to be the heartbeat of the Collinsville community and is owned and operated by members that live in this area. The Collinsville Daily News generates their revenue with local support from the community in which they serve and from advertising. They do not charge to read their content, so you'll never run into one of those annoying paywalls. Not only that, but the Collinsville Daily News offers free classified advertising. You have items you want to buy, sell, or trade? It's free to post. Wedding or engagements announcements, as well as obituaries, all free at collinsvilledailynews.com. Plus, they have the content that matters most. Collinsville news you need to know, coverage of Kahok sports, and a keen eye on city news. The Collinsville Daily News also has an event tab that allows you to find out what is going on in and around the region for you and your family, the heartbeat of the community. Helping readers make sense of an increasingly chaotic world. Check them out at CollinsvilleDailyNews.com, on social media sites Facebook and Instagram. The heartbeat of this community is the Collinsville Daily News. Keep your ride shiny and clean with Extreme Details Vehicle Detailing in Collinsville. Owner Jay Merkel and his crew at Extreme Details believe in the value of community and in helping their community hold the value of their vehicles with a sharp-looking, clean ride that you and your community can be proud of. Extreme Details can handle any job, whether you drive a small car, an SUV, or even a bus or RV. No job is too big or too small at Extreme Details. Extreme Details offers scratch and oxidation removal, no matter what you drive: cars, trucks, motorcycles, boats, and more. Plus, Extreme Details can handle fleet vehicles for you and your company. Call Jay and the gang at Extreme Details at 618-977-1224. Check for periodic specials on the Extreme Details Facebook page. Put the shine in your ride with Extreme Details, 618-977-1224.
And we welcome you into the Woods Basement Systems halftime show. And it is halftime here at Kahok Stadium. Lead is 13-0 for the Kahawks on the back of 2 Rome Richardson rushing touchdowns. We'll go ahead and give you all some offensive stats for you. For Collinsville on the passing side of things, Jace Wilkinson is 2 of 2 for 19 yards. Both of those passes to Jamonte Thomas. Logan Odell is 0 of 4. On the rushing side of things, Amari Harper with 3 carries for 16 yards. Logan Odell with 1 carry for a loss of 3. Jace Wilkinson with 1 carry for no gain. Rome Richardson with 8 carries for 67 yards and the aforementioned 2 touchdowns. And Will Swip has 3 carries for 10 yards. For Centralia, Nolan Pryor is 2 of 6 for 9 yards. Or actually 3 of 7 for 9 yards. Or 3 of 7 for 15, excuse me. Okay, so I don't know if that makes any sense. But yeah, 3 of 7 for 9 yards. All of those passes complete to Mike Organ, so he has 15 receiving yards. On the rushing side of things, Pryor has 2 carries for a loss of 2. Will Stanton has 4 for a loss of 6. And Carson Edwards has 4 for a gain of 6. Josh, your thoughts on the game so far?
Been a solid game so far. I mean, there hasn't been crazy amount of action besides the 2 touchdowns by Rome, but still another half of football to play.
Yeah. Not sure what other big sporting events are going on. We do know that the Kahawk cross-country teams are in action at the Granite City Invitational over at Wilson Park there in Granite. And be sure to see if we can't find any results and post them as they become available to us. And yeah, there's not too much else. Do know that there are some football games. We know that Dupo are taking on St. Louis Confluence Prep Academy, and we know that East St. Louis will be taking on the very highly rated, not sure exactly what their national ranking is, but I'm pretty sure it's in the top 10, St. Francis Academy out of Baltimore, Maryland. That should be a fun time. I'm sure tons of local and national media folks will be there covering that game. Kahawks are coming back out for their kind of half-time warm-ups. We'll go ahead and take one more break. This has been the Woods Basement Halftime Show. We'll be back for second half action here in just a moment.
Your home is where you feel happy, safe, and secure. So if you see signs of foundation problems like cracks or uneven floors, worrying is natural, and getting it fixed is crucial. Woods Basement Systems understands. We've been solving foundation worries since 1986. Woods experts have the training and equipment to make permanent repairs. So stop worrying, because with Woods, it's fixed forever. Foundation problems don't get better with time, they get better with Woods, the all things basement-y experts. Call or go to woodsbasementsystems.com today.
Collinsville High School alumni Stacy Lauenstein, CHS class of 91, Lisa Bassetto, Sarah Sulke, and Tracy Limp, CHS class of 94, Tony Geisen, CHS class of 96, and Kevin Robinson, CHS class of 99, want to wish all of our Kahawks a great year. We look forward to cheering you on and supporting you. Work hard on the court and the field, as well as in the classroom. Remember, once a Kahawk, always a Kahawk. Hashtag Kahawk Family. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Lottie's Cafe offers food, cocktails, and gaming in a great atmosphere highlighted by fast and friendly service. Lottie's Cafe also offers a unique menu that features soups and salads, sandwiches and paninis, pizza and flatbreads, appetizers and desserts, as well as breakfast. That's right, we said breakfast. Unique breakfast items such as a breakfast stromboli, a breakfast BLT, and breakfast burritos. Lottie's also offers creative cocktails, a wine bar, the coldest beer around, and a video gaming area for those 21 and older. And don't forget the Lottie's Cafe gift certificates. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Check them out online at lottiescafe.com, on Facebook, or in person in the Strip next to the Walmart Neighborhood Market. Or call Lottie's Cafe at 618-223-8256. Lottie's Cafe, Collinsville's hidden gem. Mike's Automotive in Collinsville is a T3 certified tire dealer and so much more. Sure, Mike's Automotive has tires. They can also help with making sure your entire vehicle is road ready, from belts and hoses to preventative maintenance like oil changes and tire rotation. Plus a lot more than that. Mike's Automotive has 3 locations to choose from. Mike's Automotive in St. Louis and Millstadt, and Mike's Automotive in Collinsville at 1150 St. Louis Road, just blocks from the high school. Or call Mike's Automotive at 618-345-0611. Mike's Automotive in Collinsville.
Pack Mail of Collinsville, locally owned and operated by Ryan Combs. Pack Mail can ship anything, anywhere. They treat you like a neighbor because, well, you are a neighbor. Pack Mail offers shipping materials and containers, private mailboxes, as well as climate-controlled self-storage. Visit Pack Mail at 407 Beltline Road in Collinsville. Online, WeShipStLouis.com, or call Pack Mail at 346-4884.
Do you have a big land improvement project that requires some outside help? Call Petroff Trucking Company. The Petroff Companies have been shaping the metro area since 1975. Family owned and operated, Petroff Trucking Company can do the job and do it right. Hauling, excavating, and grading, they do that and more. Petroff Companies also has roll-off dumpster rentals. They also specialize in dirt and rock sales. Petroff Trucking Company can help you develop your land for your needs. Petroff Trucking Company. Check out their website, petrofftrucking.com, or give them a call, 618-797-6100. Petroff Trucking Company, shaping the metro area since 1975.
We welcome you back to Kahok Stadium. Getting ready to start the second half of action here. Kahawks with a 13-0 lead over Centralia. And the Orphans will look to cut into that as they will receive the second half kickoff. like to thank you all for joining us, and just about ready to go here. Everything's reset. Kahok kick return unit is out there. Or kickoff unit, excuse me. And it will be Matt Reynolds doing the kicking. Well, he had some kind of pretty impressive Swiss Army knife type plays in the Belleville East game. And it'll be Smith and Bratton back for the Orphans. Everybody gets on the field here. And the kick, as we'll bring Kahok player off. There you go. Now we should be just about ready to go. Kick is a really good one, and that will one bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Not a lot of JV kickers that can do that.
No, there's not.
As the Orphan offense will head out onto the field. Looks like it will be Nolan Pryor out there doing the quarterbacking. Looks like they've got a new running back in there. That is number 18, it looks like, and he'll make his way forward for a gain of about 2 or 3. Number 18 is
Cooper Green, 5'10", 135-pound freshman.
Cooper Green. He picks up 2 yards on that one. And the next play is another handoff to him, and he'll get up to the 25 or so. So he'll pick up about 3 for him there. Make it 3rd down and 5 for the Orphans. Pryor has the snap, drops back to pass, and the throw is high and intercepted.
By, I believe that is Jamonte Thomas.
That is number.
No, that
is
is
number 6. That is
Evian Edwards.
Evian Edwards with the interception. Oh, that's kind of nice for the Kahawks. And they will have it 1st and 10 from the
15-yard line.
15, 16-yard line. So that'll bring the Kahawk offense back out, and looks like they've gone back to Jace Wilkinson at quarterback. And I think that's Amari Harper there at running back. Snap a little high, fake the handoff to him, and Wilkinson is just kind of pulled down there by Carson Edwards. And he's actually going to gain a yard. So Wilkinson picks up a rushing yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9 from the 14 for the Kahawks. 7:38 remaining and counting. Snap to Wilkinson is handed off to Harper, and he'll bounce it outside. Gets around one guy, gets around another, bowls over another, and is in for a touchdown. 14-yard touchdown run by Amari Harper. And that will make it 19-0
in favor of the Kahawks.
in favor of the Kahawks. And it looks like they're going to kick it. See Matt Reynolds making his way out there. Come back over to the bench and get some high fives and congratulations from his teammates. And the Kahawks extra point unit will set up. And the snap is high and picked up by Wilkinson, and he will throw it over to Reynolds. And Reynolds will kind of make his way
Juke a couple of
around.
guys.
And he's going to outrun everybody. Wilkinson will throw a little bit of a block. No flags on the play. And he's knocked out at the 1-yard line.
About got the 2-point conversion there, but
Yeah, very.
got pushed out at the 1.
Yeah.
That was very confusing.
Yeah, kind of reminiscent of a similar play there in the Belleville East game
Yeah.
where bad snap and Reynolds wound up running it in for the 2-point conversion, but that one is not successful, and so it'll be a 19-0 lead for the Kahawks. 7:27 remaining here in the 3rd quarter, and the Kahawks will able to capitalize off of the interception by Evian Edwards and drive down the field and score. See if the Orphans offense able to get anything going here as we are just at 11:15 here on this Saturday morning still. And Reynolds will go ahead and get everything set up, and they're gonna. Oh, they didn't have.
Guard or
No, it didn't have.
a tee.
Yeah, it didn't have the kicking tee. Or maybe like a piece of the tee or something. I don't know.
I'm not sure,
But whatever it was, they've got it now. And Reynolds will go ahead and kick it off. And it'll be Bratton back for the Orphans.
kick
and
by Reynolds.
Low
is
line drive, and it will roll all the way down to the 5 and be picked up there by number 5, and he is brought down there by, that is Jonathan Jones with the nice tackle, and the Orphans will have a long way to go if they want to get something going on the scoring front. They'll have it, and he's going to, Centralia coaching staff not very happy, going to kind of get after it, got after one of the guys there. Be 1st and 10 from the 5 for the Orphans. Coaches Caleb Shipley, Chad Corson, and Will Henniger for the Orphans. Not sure which one of them that was, but
they were not happy.
yes, Coach was not happy at that one. But the Orphans will have possession, 95 yards to go, and we'll see how far they're able to get on their quest for a touchdown. It will be Pryor in shotgun, and he's got the snap, and he will hand it off to one of the Kahok runners, and they're asking for a safety. And it is not a safety. They're going to bring it back. It'll be
On the 2, I believe.
1.5, 2-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 14. I'm not sure who that was that got that carry. We're going to give it to Stanton, but I don't know for sure. Well, that'll be 2nd and 14 from the 1. Pryor will run the play in. And you'd figure the Kahawks would probably bring some pressure here, see if they can't get that safety. And fake the handoff, and the throw is incomplete. Edwards in there on the coverage. About had his 2nd interception in as many drives. And that'll be just an incomplete pass for Pryor. And that'll make it 3rd and 14 for the Orphans. Pryor lines up in the shotgun, brings a man into motion, and the handoff goes to Stanton, and he will get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Make it 4th and 14 from the 1 for the Orphans. Pryor will go back to punt. He'll be punting from about 9 yards deep in the end zone. And there's the snap. Kick is away. And it will take a Kahawk bounce and bounce out of bounds at about the 25. So the Kahawk offense will take over here with 5:38 remaining in our 3rd quarter of action here. Kahawk offense will make their way out onto the field. It is Will Swip and Chase Wilkinson making up the backfield for the Kahawks. 4 wide receiver set. Wilkinson has the snap, back to pass, throw to, intended for Balcetis, is incomplete. And that'll be 2nd down now for the Kahawks. Kahawks will break the huddle. Will remain Wilkinson and Swip in the backfield. Bring the man into motion. Fake the pitch to him. Handoff is to Swip, and he'll make his way forward for a small gain. Give him about 2 on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 8 for the Kahawks from the 24. Wilkinson with the snap. He'll roll out. being pressured, and the throw incomplete, intended for Thomas. That'll make it 4th and 8 for the Kahawks, and probably a little too far to kick a field goal in my opinion, Josh, but
Yeah.
looks like they're going to go for it. I do not see Matt Reynolds heading out there. We'll see Rome Richardson come in as Will Swip and Jamonte Thomas come back to the bench, as well as number 84, which we do not have on our roster. But it will be 4th down. Looks like the Kahawks are going to go for it here. Low snap. Wilkinson able to get it, and the throw is caught by A.J. Main, and he'll have enough for the 1st down. Give him 24 down to about the 12. Give him 12 on the play. And that'll make it 1st down from the 12 for the Kahawks. Wilkinson has the snap. Throw it out there to Edwards, and he will make his way forward, get across the 10 to about the 9, so short gain of about 3 for the Kahawks. Be 2nd and 7 or 8 for the Kahawks. Wilkinson will hand it off to Richardson, and he will fight his way forward and pick up maybe a yard.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Went forward and kind of went back a bit.
And they're gonna call it pretty much no gain on the play. Be 3rd down and 8 for the Kahawks. Wilkinson has the snap, drop back to pass. Throw is caught.
By, I think that's Evian Edwards.
Yeah, that is Edwards wide open there on the far side. 10-yard touchdown pass.
Which will make it 25-0 in favor of the Kahawks.
Yes. So it was.
Looks like they're bringing Reynolds out for the extra point attempt.
Looks like it. See if they can't make it 26-0 here. 3:09 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Kick is high, or snap, excuse me, is high, and they'll throw it to Reynolds, and Reynolds will fight his way forward, but
to about the 4-yard line, it looks like.
But he is stopped short, and so 2-point conversion non-successful. But passing touchdown from Wilkinson to Edwards makes it 25-0. 3:09 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. We're going to go ahead and take a real quick break. Be back in just a moment here on the Kahok Broadcast Club Student Network.
Looking to buy a new home or sell your current home? Trust the Blaylock Group of eXp Realty with all of your real estate needs. The real estate market is hot right now, and you can trust the years of experience the Blaylock Group brings to the table. The Blaylock Group can help you find your dream home, or they can help you get top dollar for your current home. Give Peyton or Emily Blaylock a call today at the Blaylock Group, of eXp Realty. 618 780 4622. That's 618 780 4622. The Blaylock Group of eXp Realty.
We welcome you back. Matt Reynolds getting set to kick us off here. The wind picks up just a little bit here.
Still same direction though.
Yeah, just a little stronger than it's been so far. Kick from Reynolds is a good one, and it is angling, and
A
it
touchback.
So the Orphans will have the ball from their own 20-yard line. College football season really beginning in earnest today. Did technically start last week, but really getting going. Lots of big games this weekend. Mizzou, I know, picked up the win over South Dakota, I believe. U of I are playing Toledo, if I remember correctly. Notre Dame beat Navy pretty comfortably last week. But focusing on the game that we've got here in front of us will be Pryor in shotgun. He has the snap and hands it off to Stanton, and that will be a loss of about 3. Orphans have not had a lot of success running the football today.
No, not really.
That'll
Or
be
passing the football, but
well, they've had a bit more success
yes.
passing the football than running the football, but so it will be 2nd and 12 or 13, somewhere in there, for the Orphans. This is a small contingent of Orphan fans making their trip from the city that is technically in 4 counties. Give you all a little bit of a geography lesson here after this, as the snap by Pryor fakes the handoff, and he is sacked. Big tackle there by number 55. That is Logan Abernathy in there. Make it go from 2nd and 12 to be 3rd and 19, so a loss of 7 on the play. Make it 3rd and quite a ways. So I'll give you all the quick. So Centralia is kind of the way it's set up is in 4 counties. The main part of the town is in Marion, including the high school in Marion County. As Pryor takes the snap, and he will be sacked again. That time, John Thomas in there. And that'll drive it back even farther. It'll be a loss of about 2. And that'll make it 4th and about 21 for the Orphans as we pass under a minute remaining in the 3rd. But there are also portions of Centralia in Clinton and Jefferson and Washington counties as well. But the main part is in Marion County, or at least the part with the high school. Is the kick by Pryor's away and will bounce and be taken there by A.J. Main, and he's got a pretty good run here. Flag on the play, and he'll get a pretty good return down to about the 15, but we'll see what this flag is for. Probably a block in the back or hold. Not anything too complicated. Will be a block in the back against the Kahok, so that'll be coming back a ways. 24 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Lead remains 25-0 for the Kahawks. All in all, it's been a pretty dominant showing. They've been able to move the ball pretty well, especially running the ball, and their defense has been very good. And they'll wind up spotting it back at the Kahawk 45. Excuse me. And it looks like they're going to go back to Logan Odell at quarterback. And you got a new running back in there. That is number 25.
That would be Jonathan Jones.
Jonathan Jones back there.
5 foot 890-pound sophomore.
And snap, and the handoff is to Jones, and he'll bounce his way outside, and he'll pick up some positive yardage, move forward, break through, get a first down, and get pushed forward down to about the 41, so gain of about 14 on the play on Jones's first carry of the game. And they're going to wind the clock here, and this will probably be the end of the third quarter.
Yes, it will be.
There it is. So after 3, score is 25-0 in favor of the Kahawks. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break. The Kahawks put their 4s up. We'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahawk Broadcast Club Student Network.
Diamonds for Kahawks is a facility improvement project to develop a baseball, softball, and football/soccer field for CHS students and our communities to utilize. The project includes 2 baseball fields, 2 softball fields, a soccer/football field, concession stand, bathrooms, and parking. The development of this facility will benefit the band, PE classes, baseball team, softball team, and soccer team with a centralized location, ease of access, and an eye-catching complex. Please contact A.D. Clay Smith to donate to this project or visit the Collinsville Area Community Foundation website to make your tax-deductible donation today.
We welcome you back to Kahawk Stadium. It is Zach Roseman and Josh Roseman here with you, getting ready to start the 4th and presumably final quarter of action here from Kahawk Stadium. Kahawks with a 25-0 lead over the Centralia Orphans as we approach 12 o'clock on this fairly nice Saturday morning here as September just begins. It'll be starting to cool off, getting into, fall sports will be getting into the real meat and potatoes of their season. Should be a fun time. Logan Odell out there at quarterback, and he'll drop back to pass, and the throw is deflected, nearly intercepted there by Smith. He feels like he should have had that one, but it will go down as a mere incomplete pass. And so it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Kahawks. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Appreciate the opportunity to be able to provide coverage of some JV football to those of you who can't make it for whatever reason, travel or sickness or whatever. We're happy to provide it for you here on the Kahawk Broadcast Club Student Network. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Odell will remain in shotgun. And he's got it, and he'll hand it off to Jones, and he bowls over a orphan player. That is Stanton.
For a gain of about 3?
2?
2.5?
2. Yeah, we'll call it 2. 3rd down and 8 for the Kahawks, as Jones will come out, and I'm not quite sure who they've got back there at running back. And looks like that's Will Swip. Odell has the snap. He'll hand it to Swip, and he'll make his way forward. About broke a tackle. And he'll get up to about the 39, 40-yard line. So it'll be a gain, or 36, 35. So a gain of about 3 for Will Swip. And it'll be 4th and about 5.5 for the Kahawks. Looks like they're going to go for it here. And low snap taken by Odell, and he will be sacked. Kind of run over there by Stanton.
On about the 45.
And that'll be a loss of
about
9
or so, yeah.
About 9 on the play. And the Orphans will take over on downs. Got 8:19 remaining here in the ball game. And the Orphans offense will come back out and see if they can't put some points on the board. And looks like we got a change at quarterback as Jace Brandmeier appears to have been inserted, and he'll hand it off to Stanton, and he'll make his way forward, and he'll pick up about 6 yards on the play, which is one of the better gains that the Orphans have had on the ground pretty much all day, in all honesty. Be 2nd and 4, and Stanton will head to the bench for a bit of a rest. Brandmeier will bring the play in. And miscommunication there, and it's picked up by...
That's number 43. That is Jordan Brocksmith.
Yeah, Jordan Brocksmith just kind of bounced right into his hands. He's able to pick it up and get the fumble recovery. Get over and get the chest bump from Coach Cross. Nice job there by Brocksmith recovering the fumble. And the Kahawks will have the football on just over into their side of the field. They're 49, 7:28 remaining. 49.5, actually, they'll put it right at midfield. Logan Odell back out there as quarterback. And we'll see what exactly they want to do here. And it looks like they've got Jonathan Jones back there. See Gage Bainey enter into the game as a wide receiver. Odell has the snap, and he'll hand it off to Jones, and he'll make his way forward. Breaks the tackle, and he's going to keep on moving his way forward, and he's going to...
I do not believe he got the first down. I think he's about a yard short.
Call it half a yard, so good eye there. Good eye there, Josh. And it will be a gain of 9.5, we'll call it.
Yeah, about
for Jones. It'll be 2nd and about the length of the football for the Kahawks. And And Odell has it, and he'll hand it off to Jones, and he'll make his way forward. He's picked up the first down, and he's got a fair bit more. He's still going. He's going to finally be brought down.
At about the 3-yard line.
Yeah, big old gain of 38 there for Jonathan Jones. Carried some orphan defenders there a ways, and it unfortunately, oh, well, maybe a little slow to get up, but he'll get helped up by his teammates. Big old gain of 38 there. And that'll make it 1st and goal from the 3 for the Kahawks. And I would expect the exact same thing. Got to reward the man for that big gain, see if you can't get him a touchdown. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to hand it to him, and Jones will walk in for the Kahawk touchdown.
Get 31-0.
Yes, it does. The 4th, rushing touchdown. Wait, no, that's not right.
I believe it is. I don't think there's been a single passing touchdown for the Kahawks.
No, there's been one. Wilkinson had one to Edwards.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh yeah. That is the 5th touchdown.
Okay.
I was confused, but there's been some missed extra point and 2-point conversion opportunities. So, yeah. Looks like the Kahawks are going to go for 2 here. They'll move Gage Bainey in there as a running back. I got kind of a heavier set. Calm down. And the handoff is to Bainey, and he will... Or actually, I'm not sure what happened there. I guess it was a read option, but stopped just short was Odell. So the score will remain 31-0 in favor of the Kahawks. 5:52 remaining here in the 4th quarter. And Matt Reynolds will have another kickoff opportunity here. We know Kahawk Soccer have just one game next week as they make the travel, the short little jaunt down. Well, there's a variety of different ways you can get there. Short little jaunt down 159 and I-64, I guess, would probably be the fastest way. But they're going to go down to O'Fallon to take on the Panthers in some Southwestern Conference soccer. Is always a fun time. I don't know for sure if Todd and Brett Bourne will be doing that game or not. I will not speculate for sure, as the kickoff is taken there by number 3. And that's a new guy. That was, give us just a moment here.
Cooper Harnish.
On the return there. And the Centralia offensive unit will make their way out onto the field. It looks like it'll be Jace Brammeyer again, quarterbacking. They'll have the ball at the 28-yard line, will the Orphans. And they'll make sure everybody's lined up in the right spots. Brammeyer with the snap. He'll hand it off to, I think that was Cooper Green, and he will lose about 2 on the play.
Just under 5.5 minutes left to go here in this 4th quarter.
Yep. Once again, a big thank you to you all for watching. It's a lot of fun getting to do these games. Brandmeier lining up in shotgun. And about was a delay game, but they'll throw it, and that one was incomplete, intended there for number 10. That is number 10. See if we can't get his name here in just a moment. Be 3rd and 12, 13 or so for the Kahawks. Snap by Braymeyer is high, and he'll go ahead and take off and run with it, and he'll pick up a few yards, get back to the 29 or so, or 31, excuse me. Be 4th down and 7. So a gain of about 5 or 6 there on the scramble by Brandmeier. And it looks like the Kahawks are going to punt. They've got Pryor back out there to do it. And that is number 8 back to receive the kick. That'll be Jamonte Thomas back there to do the punt return duties. 3:20 remaining here. Snap is kind of low and bounced, but pretty good kick, and it will hit Thomas, and he's able to pick it up and gets around one guy, and he's got some green, turf in front of him. Get across the 50, and he's going to keep going and finally be brought down at about the 29 yard line. So good return there by Jamonte Thomas.
Almost got the first down.
First down?
Or not first down.
Maybe he could have gotten the touchdown, but they'll bring the Kahawk offensive unit out there. And not sure who they've got out there playing quarterback. There it is. It'll be Wilkinson to bring it out. Got Bainey in there as a running back. Seems like most of the line unit is most of the same guys. As we'll see, number 88. I think that is Jimenez.
That is.
And the handoff goes to, I think that was Jones again. Or no, number 40.
That is Kenneth Kamau.
Kenneth Kamau, and looks like he fumbled, actually. Centralia recover the football, so Orphans force a turnover. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Gonna move the chains around here. I'm actually gonna spot it back at the 29. There we go. Now I think we've got everything in order. 2:50 remaining. Brandmeier will run the play out as Will Swipp will come in on the defensive side of things. Going to slide into kind of a linebacker type role. Do some shifting here. 2:50 remaining here. Bremermeyer lines up in shotgun and snap to him. He'll roll and get around there and be brought down by Jamonte Thomas, and he will lose a yard on the play. Be 2nd and 11 for the Orphans. .220 and counting now here. Under 2 minutes remaining now. And the snap is high. Handoff is to, I believe that was Green. Can't quite verify the number, and it looks like it was Green. And he'll pick up about 2 on the play. And that'll make it a 3rd down and 8.5, 9 for the Orphans. Defense about came off the field, and Coach Cross was like, wait. Oh, yeah. Under a minute remaining now. Mentioned 3rd and 9. Bremermeyer in shotgun, and he's got the snap, and he's going to run and get around 1. Slip. Be secured down there by number... is that 40? Is that Kamau? Yes, it is, and he will lose about 7 actually on the play. So it'll be 4th and 16, and I think that will go ahead and end our proceedings here. So the Kahawks go ahead and pick up their first victory of the year, improve their record to 1-1 with a 31-0 victory over the JV Orphans. Their JV's next action will be, I'm going to go ahead and confirm this. I do not want to get this wrong. I know that our next broadcast will be September the 18th when they take on Mount Vernon here at Kahok Stadium, but they do have a game between now and then on the JV football front, and that will be September the 9th, so 1 week from today at 11 o'clock down at Carbondale. So 31-0 win for the Kahawks, and they'll go ahead and take some victory rolls into the end zone. Josh, your thoughts on the game?
Solid game for the Kahawks. We ran solid defense and didn't really give them any opportunities to make a play happen.
Yeah, very good defensive performance. Had a good job running the ball. Rome Richardson, had a good run. Jonathan Jones came in the second half and had some good carries of his own. Yeah.
Mari Edwards with a solid game.
Yeah, all in all, Mari Harper.
Mari Harper, my bad.
Evian Edwards had the receiving touchdown and also the interception, so good two-way performance for him. We're going to go ahead and wrap things up for you. We'd like to thank you once again for watching. Big thank you to Josh Roseman over here for helping me out, getting everything set up here on the ColorCom. Big thank you to all of you for watching, and until September 18th. Everybody enjoy your holiday weekend, and we will talk to you next time.